don't want to hear over the air. Alright, here we go. Good morning, this is Kristina on 100.3 The Ride. Thank you so much for being with us. It is 9:43 a.m. Central Time and 8:43 in the Mountain Time, and I have special guests here this morning with us. We're talking about National Safety Month this month of June, and today with me I have Thomas County Sheriff, Mr. Nichols, Sheriff Nichols, and the City of Police Chief Barrett here with me. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. We're talking about National Safety Month this month, and you guys are doing something special on Saturday, correct?
Correct. We're going to have a lot of emergency vehicles and everything at the Dillons parking lot. There will be vehicles that everybody can get in, poke buttons on, and make lots of noise.
All the emergency vehicles around the area, so we should have EMS there, fire department, sheriff's department, the police department. Eagle Med is bringing in a helicopter, so the kids are going to be able to touch the helicopter and see how those things are, what the operation is for them. So bring the kids out. We're going to have some stuff to give away too for the kids, so it'll be a good time for them. You're going to hear the sirens, you're going to get to see the lights. I mean, right. A lot of different stuff is going to be going on, and this is all going to take place on the north side of the Dillons parking lot. So that's where we can get the helicopter in and all the emergency vehicles and let the kids come out and actually touch the vehicles and talk to the officers, the paramedics, the deputies.
I mean, is this for kids to feel comfortable with their emergency responders? Is that kind of what it all comes down to, and talking about that?
Correct. Instead of us being the boogeyman, you know, they can see that we are human. We just look grumpy, we're really not. The other thing's going to be out there too, we'll have several officers and deputies that are child seat certified. So you bring child seats out and get them inspected.
Now, does that cost anything for them to do that?
No cost at all, but they do need to bring their manuals for their vehicles and also for their car seats so that they can make sure that they're being installed correctly and that they're safety approved. A lot of people may not realize that car seats actually expire over time. Right. And so they'll be able to check them, make sure that they're still safe and that everything is attached to the car correctly. So bring out your cars and your car seats. If you have questions, there'll be people there that can answer, like height, weight, when they need to move up into a booster seat, different things like that that are always a concern for parents, when to move the kids to the next step.
Right. Right, and I think that is something that we don't know a lot about. You know, and making sure, of course, that your child is safe in the vehicle is number one concern. You know, and making sure that part of that is making sure the seat's installed correctly.
Correct.
Right. All right, so 10 to 2, and the kids can come out and touch all the sirens and touch the vehicles, sit in the vehicles. What all emergency vehicles? You said the helicopter's going to be out there. Who else is going to be out there?
We'll have the fire department. We'll have, of course, city police, county sheriff's office will have vehicles out there. EMS will be there.
So we'll have several vehicles, and also lunch is going to be provided too.
Right.
The county attorney's office and Dillons are going to provide a lunch and a drink for everybody that's out there. So come on out and participate. Being on Saturday, and it sounds like it could be hot. Remember to keep hydrated and stuff too. It's safety month, so we want to look at all the safety, not just the emergency vehicles. We sure don't want to have to haul somebody away in an ambulance because they got too hot and stressed out there. So there's a lot of other things that we need to think about this time of the year. Harvest coming up. We got 4th of July. I mean, so we've got a lot of stuff safety-wise that the community needs to be aware of.
Mm-hmm.
We'll also have Identikid out there. That's just where you come in and fingerprint the child and take pictures of it. In case anything should happen, then we have something to go back on. Yeah, the other thing too, we'll have the dunk tank out there. So we have some deputies and officers that are willing to sit there, but there'll also be a waiver in case the parent would like to dump their child.
child wanting to dunk their parent.
The hard part is getting the parent out there on the board.
Now, are you going to be out there, Sheriff?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
My wife and I and grandson had another thing going for this weekend.
Right, yeah, that seems really convenient for you to be not available for the dunk tank.
Well, my wife surprised me with this one. So.
Good. Okay, so let's talk about this one more time. We're doing Saturday from 10 to 2 at the Colby Dillons north side of the parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone is invited.
Correct.
And there's going to be lunch served courtesy of the Thomas County Attorney and Dillons.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
All right, anything else we want to cover?
We just hope to see you there and everybody have a good time and be safe.
Right. Well, and definitely bring your kids out and let them know that their emergency personnel aren't somebody to be scared of, that they are there to help them, that they are there for their safety.
Exactly.
Correct.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for being with us. You're listening to 100.3 The Ride. I am Kristina, and we're going back to our normal programming.